Hello guys, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome back. Welcome to Finance Prep. Guys, in this particular video, we are going to discuss around most important NICM certification, which will help you in different domain. If you are working with any finance related institution, or if you are preparing for any examination related to regulatory bodies as well as some other aspect, right? So here we have a list of certification which are generally conducted by NISM institution, but there are few certification which will help you in many aspects. So let's talk about all these particular one, right? So guys, if you'll see NISM, like this is something kind of a self certification. Basically, the dates you can take according to your convenience, right? So in a month they generally conduct examination twice or thrice. So after the enrollment or registration, you can go to the dedicated exam centers and you can appear in these particular examination. The label is easy to moderate, but you just have to go through once, or if you practice the test also, that will also help you. So one thing, we are going to start with all these particular certification one by one. NISM 5, we already have started uploading our things, and mock test, if you want to practice that unit wise mock test and full length mock test, or we have created comprehensive mock test for these particular one also. So link is given in the description box. So guys, when it comes to the overall certification, the first choice is आपका NISM 5A, which is mutual fund distributors. So that is something like if you want to work with mutual fund industry, or else if you are working with bank or any other financial institution, that is mutual fund is kind of integrated part of their particular portfolio or product itself. So this will give you a basic edge from here. Then NISM 8, which is all about equity derivatives. I'll show you the detailed content in the weightage of those particular topic itself, right? So an equity derivative, which is, if you study equity derivative, it will help you in commodity derivative, currency derivative, and others also. So once you study one portion very well, it will give you multiple benefit, right? Apart from this, we have NISM 15, which is research analyst. Again, very, like if you see the course content, their course content is very in depth, that will build your basic fundamentals and all, right? Then apart from this also, we have many others like alternative investment funds, or PMS is another, the burning like where we can see there are many scope, because it is also a comprehensive course which is designed by this particular one. We have common derivatives, we have merchant banking or commodity derivatives, alternative investment funds manager, and all these are the one, right? So we are going to start with one by one all these particular certification. We have already started posting videos means a full length video, each and every keywords or the detailing which is given in your curriculum, that we will be covering in easy language or with the live practical things, right? So this is not only about the whatever the content is all about, right? We will be, along with this, we will be inviting some industry expert, aapka, those who are working in that particular domain. So they'll help you, they'll guide you, they'll groom you so that you can become industry fit, right? So first, the utmost journey, like when it comes to the entire journey, the first step is to understand the basic fundamentals that we already have started. The first one, when it comes to NISM 5A, it includes these many topics. So there are 12 units which are generally part of this. If you'll see the mock test aapka, I'll provide you the link, that is completely free. So you can attempt a number of time, right? So for each and every unit, we have created a set of 70 question, 100 question according to the weightage itself. Like let's say if we have maximum weightage to this unit, which is 15 units, investment services, you'll see more than 150 question around this particular unit also. So if you'll practice those particular one, believe me, you will be really easily able to answer the question or pass this particular examination. So when it comes to NISM 5, this is aapka the basic investment landscape, what is investment areas and all. Then we have concept and role of mutual funds, legal structure of mutual fund, legal and regulatory framework, SEBI and MFI is given here. Scheme related information, different schemes of under the mutual fund. We have fund distribution, then we have NAV, total expense ratio and pricing of unit, taxation on mutual fund, investor services, risk return performance of funds, mutual fund scheme performance, and mutual fund scheme selection, right? So these are the units which are generally part of your NISM 5A, one of the easiest one. And even like nowadays, why we opt out this particular one very first? Because mutual fund become very common if you're working in a bank or any other financial institution. So this is kind of a basic requirement where we have to sell, or before selling, we will build your understanding how these particular things work, right? So this is something which is our first goal. Then after this, most of the candidate, even if you are preparing for some regulatory bodies examination, or if you are seeking some like career in the field of finance itself, right? So if you are doing some sort of graduation from any colleges in finance, BBA, so these certification will help you in overall journey. So the second certification, which is kind of must, that is NISM 8 aap, right? So when it comes to NISM 8, it is all about your basically equity derivatives. So we have basics of derivative. This is kind of what is derivative, different types and others. Then we have understanding indices aapka. Then we have forward and futures, which are part of derivative. Then options. Then we have equity future and equity options. Trading mechanism, practical based things are there. Clearing, settlement and risk management. Then we have legal and regulatory environments. Then we have accounting and taxation. And the final one is sale practices and investor protection measures, the strategies and all. So this is all about your areas or the topic which are generally part of this one. Next one, which is kind of very, very important one, that is NISM 15. Okay, this is related to research analyst, which include almost all the product which are part of this particular league itself, right? So it is all about research analyst profession, how we make the analysis around different securities and all, right? So introduction of securities market, we have equity and debt market, then we have fundamental of research, technical and fundamental in others, economic analysis, how we do the economy analysis, how we do the industry analysis, like specific to, like, let's say auto, banking or any other IT and all, right? Then we have company analysis within the your industry analysis to any specific company. Then आपका financial analysis of those particular one. Then we have corporate actions, valuation principle, fundamental analysis of commodities. We have fundamental of risk and return. We have qualities of a good research report, and we have legal and regulatory aspect, and we have technical analysis. Okay? Mostly analysis is generally divided between two parts. One is fundamental. These all things are related to fundamental. When it comes to technical analysis, this is something like the elements or the events. Basically, they are usually short term in nature, and how they generally make impact on the pricing of any commodity indices or equity itself, right? So that is something which generally comes under this one. Believe me, very interesting module. If you'll study this particular one, definitely gain the knowledge. And believe me, this is, if you are actually working in finance or if you are planning a career in finance, this module is definitely going to help you, right? Then next one, another one. So currency derivatives. So if you do the currency derivative, it will help you in similar, like if you have studies that equity derivative, currency, then आपका commodity derivative. So derivative is kind of one of the most emerging product. So every portfolio contain these particular instruments. So currency is related to the currency market, right? So that while we use for hedging, speculation or arbitrage, any particular purposes. So this is generally part of this one. So if you have done that equity derivative, so this will become very easy, right? So only the fundamentals will change. So currency market, then we have foreign exchange derivatives, again same, your forward, future and swap and the options. Exchange traded derivative, which include your future and options, exchange traded currency options. Then we have strategies using exchange traded currency derivative, the different strategies, trading mechanism, settlement and clearing, then regulatory framework, accounting and code of conduct, and investor protection measure. So these are the core topic which are generally part of this one. I have directly taken these particular one from the NISM website. You can also directly check from the NISM website, and even if you want to find out the study material also, that is also available for free of cost. You can go through that particular one, you can download, and you can, if you are like able to make the self study also, that is also available, right? So every content is there, just go through that particular one. And I'll not suggest you go for like सारे एक साथ आपको start नहीं करने, you do not have to start with all, just start with one by one. If you'll follow this particular sequence, it will build up your basic foundation and all, and month on month basis you can target all these particular units. So here we will be doing all these particular certifications one by one, especially those who are studying finance in bachelor's or masters, or those who are working with some organizations and like seeking some sort of role in this particular field. So that is something that will be helpful. Like if you are a banker, if you want to do these particular certification, you usually have time constraint. For that one, we have created short notes and the mock test. If you'll go for those particular one, you will be easily able to pass this. And those who are in college and other areas, if you'll follow the things, if you'll build the concept, again, this will help you in your upcoming while you go for the interviews and others, right? So, if you are new to this particular channel, please do subscribe. We have already started posting the videos around the concept things and all. Soon I'll show you how to access the content, the PDFs or your mock tests, unit wise mock tests and all. I'll come up with a dedicated video, and this all content is free of cost. Just go and avail that particular one and start practicing things, right? So बहुत ही मजा आएगा आपको. Like just keep studying things. The only goal is like when you keep upgrading yourself, so that will help you in your overall journey. And a small efforts from our side, that will also like kahin na kahin that will help you in overall journey itself. So I wish you all the very best for your future, guys. Stay tuned for more, and if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you.